here we are with Jess Baxter, the curator for the brand new Lee Bowery exhibition that opens today. It must be pretty fun for someone like yourself to get to work on an exhibition like this that just comes with it so much excitement, and like from the crowd that's here today and just the outfits that people are wearing and the flamboyance of the people attending. It must be pretty fun to work on a show like this.
Yeah, it's been crazy fun. I really like my job at Tate, and this show, we kind of started work on it about a year and a bit ago, and to learn about Lee's circle was amazing. I first heard about Leigh Bowery through watching Drag Race UK season 2. Bimini Bombulash, who's this amazing queen, she kind of was referencing a lot of, she kept talking about someone called Princess Julia and kind of club kids, and I thought, oh, who's that? So I was Googling them a lot and then immersed myself into this world. Princess Julia was Lee's very good friend, and she's still making amazing outfits and being a fashion icon. So yeah, someone who is queer and someone who is really interested in how personalities can be shown through clothes. I think, it was a dream to work on this exhibition, really.
It's not only full of like colour, sight, electricity, there's a lot of sound from everywhere as well. It's very voluminous. Yeah,
exactly. We wanted to recreate this feeling of kind of clubs. So there's music, there's hustle and bustle, there's Lee lip syncing, which we can kind of hear now. That was definitely deliberate and allows people to see Lee being filmed, because he's not with us anymore, so it was important to capture how he acted and how he interacted with friends as well.
His flame burnt very bright and very brief. He was only with us for such a short period of time, but made a monumental impact on the art world.
Yeah, definitely. He was born in Australia in 1961 and comes to London in 1980 as a 19-year-old with a sewing machine and a deep desire to be famous. And then he has an amazing career, ups and downs, full of controversy and delight and joy, and then dies really suddenly of AIDS when he's 33 in 1994. I was only making work for about 13 years, but, has filled a whole Tate exhibition, so it must be good.
It's a bit like we're in Taboo, the famous club. Like there's like there's so much lighting going on. There's so much like sort of stage theatrics. It's like a real kind of club feel in here.
Yeah, exactly. Visitors, people might remember Taboo as the infamous club that Lee made for 18 months in 1985 in the centre of London, and it was quite quiet at first, just his friends were going, but then it became really infamous and debauched for all sorts of people, drag queens, celebrities. I think Mick Jagger went there once, George Michael, all the lot. So they were getting down and dirty on the dance floor. So we tried to kind of incorporate elements of the feeling of being in a club without trying to kind of make it completely immersive, because we are Tate Modern, we're a museum. It would feel kind of strange to take something that's deliberately underground and put it in a museum. Having said that, we've worked with Jeffrey Hinton, who was the original DJ at Taboo, to make this kind of crazy installation in the centre room that you can dip in and out of and see footage from Taboo and Lee, the king of the dance floor.
The photos that are on the wall of his friends and the people that visited the club, they're kind of just stuck on there as if they're pictures on his wall at home. Is that the feeling that you're going for?
Absolutely. We were going for that tacky DIY feeling, which was quite nice in Tate, because normally we put things on the wall very pristinely, as we have done with the Freuds, I should say. But in the club rooms, we wanted to make it feel like just a bit more spontaneous, and we have some beautiful Polaroids from P.P. Hartnett, who was a photographer of people in Taboo. So these are just fun, silly shots of them getting crazy in the club, drunk and other things. And we also have Dave Swindell's photographs and Derek Ridge's, and these photographers were going into queer spaces and capturing the kind of counterculture and this kind of amazing world that queer people, trans people were building under London in the 80s and 90s.
Do we know much about his like private life and what he was like off stage and outside of the view of everyone else?
Yeah, it's interesting to think about that, because he was so wanted fame so much and was constantly lying and telling fibs and giggling, and he was getting up to general mischief. It was kind of hard to see the man literally behind the mask and the makeup, but you get glimmers of this really soft and quite vulnerable person. He reading his diary, I had such an amazing opportunity to do that for the show. We're displaying one page of it, but I just got such a sense of him being a normal human being and just having all these insecurities like we all do. But what he does, he because he cannot stand anyone laughing at him in just a kind of simplistic way, he highlights those insecurities, he pushes them out and emphasizes them to give him a kind of power over the viewer. And that's what I think makes him really interesting. And he thought embarrassment was just a really underexplored emotion. My name is Jess Baxter, I'm curator at Tate Modern, and you're listening to Hoxton Radio.
Nice. Lovely. Thank you very much. Well done.